Okay, so I took this out of the bag and I need to know which is front and which is rear. As you can see here, this reflective stripe is straight up and down going with the length of the cover, so this is the rear. The one in the front, the reflective strip will be this way. So I'm going to spin this cover around and then unroll it and unfold it over the Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's a real simple process. It just takes a little bit of time, and once you get used to it, the time will be less and less. The inside of this car cover is pretty soft, and the outside has a really nice reflective coating that will reflect the sun and protect your vehicle from the UV rays. Shedding water, it will also protect your vehicle from any rain or moisture. As you saw in the beginning of this video, I lowered the Jeep Grand Cherokee to a lower setting so it'd be easier for me to reach over the top of my roof rack and spread this car cover out. Now, I did have this on the Grand Cherokee and we had some rain come through, so it's still a little bit wet, and that's another reason I want to go ahead and get it out here and get it covered so this cover will dry off, because when I pulled it off to go run some errands, I had to pull it off in the rain. I do have a step stool that I could use that would make this really easy, but I wanted to show that I could reach and spread this car cover over the Jeep without one. So as you can see, I kind of laid it on the hood and I'm just kind of rolling it out over the top of it, and then I will position it as I go. Being I use this Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk for adventures that require a lot of camping gear, I do keep the roof rack on top of the vehicle most times. I even keep the boxes up there so I can easily load my gear into them right before time to leave out on our adventures. We adventure enough that it would be very time consuming having to remove all of that each time we come back from an adventure. Here are my mirror pockets. The extra material in this particular cover allow me to cover my roof rack and the boxes that are in the roof rack. If you don't have need to cover extra stuff on your roof, you can order the original cover and it will fit nice and snug across the top of your Jeep Grand Cherokee. You can see the strap that will strap underneath the front to hold the cover on to keep the wind from blowing it off. And you can see the front reflector is running along the bumper this way, so I knew that that was the front. And of course the mirror pockets are going to be closer to the front of the vehicle. I'm just going to move you back so y'all can kind of see. Let's go ahead and look at the back. Okay, you can see the reflective strip right here, just running up and down. And if you look for that, that'll tell you that that is the rear. There's two of them, another reflective strip right here. And then as you can see, I have my hitch still on there. And I do have some sharp corners on that little stabilizer bar. So I'm just going to slide a little cup over that. That way I don't tear my cover. I honestly don't think it would. But and in case you didn't see it, there's the McarCovers, the name on there. If you come up here, you can see that this is a vent pocket and it has holes inside there, so the air can move in and out and the cover can breathe. Up here is extra layer of protection for your shark fin antenna. Now on my cover, you have to remember this is an extra large. It's really bigger than I needed just to cover the car, because I wanted to be able to cover my roof rack with all my gear up there. So as you can see, this one works really well for that. If you get one that's to fit, it will fit along your roof line really nice. There's also, you can see the strap back here in this corner that will go underneath the back end to keep the wind from blowing this cover off. But I'm just going to go around and pull it down over the tires. There's a middle strap there that go to protect it. But I'm just going to, like I said, pull it down and strap the wind straps on. And then we have the Jeep completely covered, and it didn't take long at all. Now in the middle one, I'm going to try to toss it all the way under. And I think I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up some. So I can toss it just a little bit further. And I'll just tighten it up on the other end. And your cover is on. Now let me go at the cable and the lock and show you how that works. So this is a grommet. If you have the stick style antenna, you can put your hole in your cover and then press this down over it, and that'll keep it from getting bigger, and you'll pass your antenna through that grommet. But I don't need that because I have the shark fin antenna. Okay, so we have our cable and our lock keys. So we're going to secure our car cover to our vehicle. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide the small end through this grommet. And then we're going to slide the small end through this loop, just like so. And then we need to toss this underneath the vehicle to the other side. So I put the lock on there. Let's see how this works. Now let me grab y'all. We need to walk to the other side. And I see the lock laying right there. And we'll grab the little lock here. Gonna go through this grommet, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it through there again, and then just put this lock in here because it can't go back through that, and it's secured. So let's go back over this one more time. Let's start with the elastic at the bottom and also the wind strap that goes across the bottom, the reflector strip. Up here over the windshield is another air pocket for the cover to breathe. Nice double stitching. Mirror pocket that your mirror slides in. Another middle wind strap. The rear wind strap. The rear reflector. The rear vent pocket. The shark fin extra padding. Don't forget, if you have the stick type antenna, you can put the grommet right there in and your antenna will pass through that. The other rear reflector. Plenty of room to leave my hitch in if I so desire. And the passenger side mirror pocket. So that is the MCarCover on my 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. If you're looking for protection from the UV rays and the sun messing your dash up, this is a great option, and it's compared to other brands, very affordable, and quality is superb. So I'll leave a link in the description, so if you want to go check them out, you can save some money just by using that link. But if you're looking for a car cover, they have covers for many makes and models, and they can even customize covers for you. So go check them out. It's a small price to pay for extra protection to your vehicle. Now, something I do want to do is I want to see if I undo this rear strap, if I can raise my hatch. So stay tuned. So by unstrapping the middle strap and the rear strap, you can still get in your hatch if you need to get back there with the cover on. can see that I have the MCarCover over the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and we're getting a light rain right now. It's really light, but you can still see that this cover beads the water really well. So it's just going to shed that water that gets on it and keep it off of your vehicle. But yeah, it's beaded up very nice. As you can see, I'm doing the reverse of when I installed the car cover over the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm just folding it back towards center, then I will roll it from the back all the way to the front. And since it's wet right now, I'm not going to put it in the bag. I'm going to stretch it out so it can dry. But I would just fold it into a small rectangle and then place it in the bag if it was not wet. Another advantage to having the car cover on is it hides everything you have inside your vehicle. It hides what I have on the roof rack. So if it can't be seen, it's less likely that somebody's going to mess with it. So if you're looking for a car cover, be sure to check out MCarCovers. Look in the description of this video for a link that'll save a percentage off of your purchase. If you want a top quality cover, MCarCovers has the one for you. Don't forget while you're on their website to check out some of the other products they have. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I left enough information to help you in your decision to buy a car cover and see how they are installed and removed. Be sure to go check out MCarCovers for all your car cover needs. And while you're here, go down there and click that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with all your friends. It has been raining, so I will be spreading this out, letting it dry. I have some rough bolts sticking up holding my Breathable mud tracks on, so I use this exercise mat just to protect my cover. So just a few minutes and you have it all off.